Good morning, 7th grade. It's me again, your English teacher, Dana. Today, we're going to complete answering the questions on Student's Book, page 23. And we're going to do some practices of used to. So, let's get started. In our lesson today, students should be able to read the dialogue, page 23, and answer the questions, write a description of their city, and practice the rule of used to. So let's start with the question number 1. In this question, we have a conversation between the students Laura, Holly, and Ross. Laura is trying to film Ross and Holly. Ross and Holly are going to talk about the place in their city, and this is the castle. They are going to describe the castle in the present and in the past. In this conversation, we have used to. So, my students, you have to recognize the forms of used to and remember the use of this structure. After that, we are going to answer the questions in number 2. So, let's start reading this conversation. Then, we are going to answer the questions. Laura, are you ready? Can you remember your words? She asked Ross and Holly. Are you ready? Can you remember your words? Yes, she wants to start the video. Holly here starts to talk
about her.
words. Hi there. Ross and I are outside Hampton Castle, the oldest building in our town. So he described the castle. It's the oldest building in their town. Ross, parts of the castle are almost 1,000 years old. Holly, it used to be the home of the Duke of Hampton, one of the wealthiest men in the country. So, they are talking about, yes, the people, the Duke of Hampton, and they are, yes, the wealthiest men in the country. Ross, the castle used to stand outside the town, but over the years the town has grown. Holly, so now the castle is in the center of town. Look at the strong stone walls and the small windows with their iron bars. Hampton Castle also used to be a prison. Don't forget to say when. Ross complete. It was a prison for 3 years until the middle of the last century, and as many as 200 prisoners used to live and work in the building. Part of the castle is a museum and part of it is a hotel. So, of it, this is the castle. Part of this castle is a museum and part is a hotel. Inside the castle walls there are shops, restaurants, cafes. Yes. So what do we have inside this castle? Yes, these things, shops, restaurants, and cafes. Years ago, when people walked through the dark prison gates, they used to feel sad, depressed, angry, and scared. Ross, yes, the castle used to be a gloomy, frightened place. Holly, but today, so they compare the castle in the past and in the present. But today, the atmosphere is very different. How? People love coming here. It's lively, colorful, and lots of fun. Ross, it's one of the most interesting and enjoyable places to visit in our town. Laura, in the video and said, "Great, you were brilliant, well done." So, as we said, this conversation is about a description of the castle in the student's city. Let's answer these questions. When was the Hampton Castle built? Yes, it was built 1000 years old. Number 2. Who used to live at the castle? Who? Yes, the Duke of Hampton used to live at the castle. 3. Where did the castle used to stand? It used to stand outside the town. Yes. Number 4. Where does it stand now and why? Now it stands in the town center because the town has grown. Number 5. What did the castle used to be at one time? It used to be a prison at one time. Number 6. How many prisoners used to live and work there? Yes, about 200 prisoners used to live and work there. Number 5. What is the castle today? It's Yes, part of the castle it's a museum and part of it is a hotel. The last one, how has the atmosphere changed over the years? It used to be frightened and gloomy, but now it's lively, colorful, lots of fun. Now, my students, I want to give you a homework. I want you to write a description of your town or city. You are going to compare the past and the present of your town or city. You have to use lots of adjectives and use the structure of used to. These questions can help you in your writing. Did it used to be bigger or smaller? Did your town used to be bigger or smaller, richer or poorer, cleaner or dirtier? Number 2. What has it changed? Have any buildings disappeared? What did there used to be? What is new? What didn't you used to have in your town or city? Write it and send me your answers in my account. Don't forget to use the structure of used to in a correct way. Now let's do this question. Complete these sentences. Use used to. I want you to write these sentences in your grammar notebook. Then try to answer these sentences by using used to and check your answers from this video. Let's start with number 1. I in a flat when I was a child. We have lived. This is an affirmative sentence, so this is the subject. Used to live. Excellent. Number 2. We to the beach every summer. We have go. Yes, we used to go to the beach every summer. My dad smoke and we have not here. Not smoke. Let's think about it. My dad, how can we negate the sentence in used to? Excellent, by using the helping verb didn't. My dad didn't used to smoke. The last one, this is a question. Yes or no question. We have to start by using great, did. Did he used to play golf every weekend? Yes. That's it for today. Be ready for the next lesson.